Okay, so you're dancing a little bit when you're little, but then you kind of gave it up and tried every other sport under the sun. And then when you're 16, you came back around to dance. So then you started dancing. So at what point did you decide that, yeah, I wanted to dance as my career? Because you were going to school, right?
Yeah, honestly, after my first dance class, I knew it's all I wanted to do. I did, like, in my heart, I thought that you had to go an academic route to make a living, and I was really supported by my family that I could pursue dance as a career.
Estoy buscando la verdad y empiezo mirando adentro y tanto busco felicidad que busco y no encuentro en los caminos que
So fast forward now, COVID has passed. And what were you thinking? Now things were starting to come back to normal. Like, how did you think about dance and where you fit in all of it? What were you planning on doing?
You know, after COVID, I really just wanted to social dance. I think I missed that the most, which is weird because when I first started dancing, I didn't really like social dancing. I was more of a performer. But I think, COVID really made me appreciate that connection with other people. And after COVID was done, I just wanted to get back out there, get people inspired, build the community back up. I found lots of dancers, found new hobbies, and, settled down on relationships, had kids, and there weren't as many people coming out anymore. So just trying to rebuild some new dancers to get everything flowing again.
suena niño.
Sydney is a really inspiring person to me. As much as she is my dance teacher, she is also an important role model of mine. Sydney inspires me as an artist, but more importantly, Sydney exemplifies how to walk through this world with courage and with love. I met Sydney 4 years ago at my very first salsa social. I saw her walk into the room, and the energy that she brought with her was magnetic. I knew in that moment that she was an important person for me and was someone that I would learn a lot from. 4 years later, not only is she still grilling me about my salsa basic, she's become one of my dearest friends and advocates. Sydney, you are a beautiful and inspiring gem of a human, and I'm so lucky to know you. Thank you for all you do.
Really owe a lot of my growth to Sydney. I love the way that she teaches her classes. It's at a great pace that, really challenges me so that I can go home and work on my choreography and moves and stuff. What I really love about the studio is how it just feels like a family, where dancers who truly just want to practice their craft come and want to be better together. I just love it. It's such a great environment.
So I met Sydney a while back. Before originally I was just doing single dancing, where she convinced me to try partner dancing, and it's been a game changer. Really something that I really enjoy doing now. It's become an important part of my life. It's helped me build more confidence in myself, and the community's pretty awesome, and I've just kind of really helped me come out of my shell, and now it's just something that's turned into a passion of mine. So I love the studio, and Sydney's awesome, and Espinosa's are great.
My name is Marilyn, and I've danced with Sydney on dance team since 2018. My favorite Sydney story goes back to 2017 when she was dancing for E-Town Salsa's last year-end show. and she was in no less than 8 different dance performances. And I watched her throughout the whole evening, and she just did a beautiful, wonderful job, smiling throughout, engaging with the audience, never missed a beat. And it was only until the very end of her very last performance that I realized there was something wrong, as she just seemed to double over in pain. And I found out the next day that that evening, around midnight, she asked her parents to take her to the hospital. Turns out she was dancing with a cracked rib and pneumonia. And I just thought that that to me was just the ultimate story, example of passion and perseverance, the consummate performer. So Sydney, the show must go on, and you are unstoppable. Cheers, my dear.
We started coming to EDC during the pandemic as friends, and we kept dancing together every week, and magic happened. So thanks, EDC. You guys definitely play a part as a Cupid. It's really cool to have an instructor that is so just real with everyone. You know, she wears her heart on her sleeve, and she is really open to just sharing where she's at in life. And she's so relatable and so approachable, and like, seriously, like no judgment, right? And that's one of the things that I love about Sydney. Anyways, we want to say thank you to Sydney. Dan, do you want to start?
As someone that's never taken dance lessons before, my body movements were very robotic, but thanks to Sydney, I look like Magic Mike when I'm doing body rolls.
Okay. So Sydney, you are an amazing dance instructor and choreographer. I started dancing less than 2 years ago with very little dance experience, and I am where I am today because of you. And also, you are such an authentic, open person, and that definitely makes the studio a very comfortable place for a lot of people. So yeah, thank you, Sydney, and we love you.
I was asked to share one of my best moments that I can remember at EDC. I have certainly loved all of the performances that I've done with EDC, with the highlights being winning gold at the Calgary Salsa Congress with our Salsa Picante team, as well as performing at the Canada Salsa Congress in Toronto with our ladies bachata team, Valentinas. Honestly though, my favorite moments with EDC are the small moments that we have together as teammates. Working on our crazy barrel turn sequence in Picante, our lifts in Wasabi, and laughing and sharing the real life ups and downs as part of our Valentinas and Sriracha ladies teams. It's the small moments that we've collected over the past year that have built really important friendships, and these are the moments as part of the EDC crew that I cherish the most.
What would you tell someone who's thinking of, becoming a dancer?
I would tell them to be easy on themselves. Dance is a very vulnerable activity. We're thinking, moving, feeling all at the same time, and we're connecting with ourselves, our bodies, our feelings, our partner, the music. It's a lot going on when we're dancing, and then add mirrors into the equation, we can carry a lot of judgment that we have from our past, and the more we can just look at ourselves and appreciate the effort and the honesty, being our most authentic selves, through movement, expressing through movement, just enjoying the process. Sometimes progress is slow, and we need to not quit before the magic happens.
En ti encontré